From Debbie'sDesignDiary.com, this is Serial DIY, one house repurposed, week by week. This is episode 11, the geode-inspired paint pour chair. This chair right here, it was $5, and it's from Pottery Barn, and there's nothing wrong with it. The original price was $200. When I walked up to the booth, I asked him how much the chair was. He had that attitude of, I don't care what it is, I just need it out of my life. Everything is $5. My sister and I filled up my car with as much as we could fit. I had so much stuff in my truck that we could barely drive home. We were inches away from the windshield, and it was kind of dangerous. I've been watching an episode of Hoarders, and it kind of scares me because if I let myself go, I could totally be one of those people.
We just went junk hunting. I'm in the passenger seat, as you can see, and I got all sorts of stuff in my... We had to pack and unpack the car like 3 times to get it all in. Look, there it is. So guess what we got? Junk. We had to take the car seats out, and I'm trying to figure this out. I don't even know if this is legal to drive like this.
We're gonna take this DIY paint right here, and we're gonna pour it on top of the chair. We're gonna paint it with Farm Fresh and Vintage Linen and Golden Ticket. We're gonna let it drip. We're gonna let it mix together. Have you seen it on YouTube where you take all the paint colors, you pour them into the cup, you just go like this, and then you lift up the cup and the paint just kind of swirls around.
Do you have to have this taken off?
Yeah. Why don't you want to talk in the video?
I can't concentrate on my work.
My dad helped me remove the hardware from the chair so it would be easier to pour paint on the wood surface.
Have you had this apart before?
DIY paint is clay-based, highly pigmented, and doesn't separate. In most cases, even our whites cover in one coat. This chair has a metal base and an oiled bronze finish. I painted 1 coat of Vintage Linen and 1 coat of Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket is a metallic top coat, so there was no need to apply a sealer. Next, I applied 1 coat of Vintage Linen to the wood seat and back. DIY paint will adhere to almost anything without sanding or priming because it's clay-based. And all I have to do is just pour the paint on top of the wood parts. I just filmed 3 times and it was all out of focus. Yeah, that was fun. I've been procrastinating because it's kind of freaking me out. All I have to do now is take the paint and pour it onto the surface, and then you take this little stick and you just kind of mix it a little bit and just let it drip off. I'm gonna take this, which is Big Top, and this will help keep the colors separated. You also need one of these. This is from the 99-cent store. If you don't have one of these, you're gonna end up with a big mess. I have to do it now. I have to quit procrastinating and stop freaking out. It should be really easy. Like, you just take it and you pour it on and you mix it up and just let it happen. I mixed a 50-50 concoction of paint to Big Top. This will thin the paint and keep the colors from mushing together. I tried this without the Big Top, and the colors melted together, and the pattern that I was going for was not as visible. Compared to the paint pour on canvas videos I have watched, I used a lot less paint in my method. I did this because I was concerned that too much paint on a piece of furniture could peel up over time. I layered a mix of Old 57, Mermaid Tail, Farm Fresh, Vintage Linen, Hey Sailor, and Golden Ticket. Then I used a spray bottle full of water and a craft stick to help the paint move and flow together. I used a lot less of Hey Sailor and Golden Ticket because I found that the darker, more prominent shades can take over the lighter, more pastel colors. There are so many ways to get this look and so many videos with more information and techniques on YouTube. I'll link some of my favorites in the description box. I chose to pour the paint out in stripes because I wanted the chair to have layers of color like a geode or a crystal that had been cracked open. I was going for a more simple pattern, but there are many other patterns and color combinations. This part is tricky to control. The way you tilt the surface determines the pattern, and it's tempting to mess with it too much and not know when to stop. I purchased a 10-pack of small canvases at the craft store for $10. I used these to practice on before I tried this on my chair.
He enters a room, sadly no one there. They can sense his admiration.
After the chair had dried completely, I very lightly sanded it to bring out more detail, and then I gave it a clear coat of Big Top to protect the surface and to make the colors pop.
His irritation grew them cold. All you wanted was at your feet, but you crave more, and you cannot take the heat. It's time for me to do.
Get a really good look at it. Can you see it? It looks good. Here's the back of it. I practiced on this side before I did the front, and as you can see, the first try wasn't very good. Be sure and read my blog post because I have lots of tips on how to make this project work. These are my new shoe reward right here. I know I've been buying a lot of shoes lately, but they kind of go with the chair. If you want to find out where I got these shoes or the shoes from the last video, I put the link in the description box. I got these knobs at Anthropologie. I got these at Anthropologie too. Lately I've been kind of obsessed with the shiny rocks, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Whoa.
To find DIY paint in your area or to sell DIY paint in your store, click the link below. And for more DIY videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I wanted to spin around on it, but it's stuck on the carpeting.